Hey y'all, I'm gonna be reacting to Maesetsu opening act, episode 6. And I'll be starting my reaction to this in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, and also, for those of you wondering, I am watching it from Funimation's website. I thought I mentioned that a lot of the logos are rendering side by side. Aww. Aw, I'm really seeing her adorable expressions there. Hopefully her group did well. Was the do sound necessary though? But hey, you know what? It does give it a cutesy flair, so you know what? I got zero complaints on that. You know, as far as I sometimes do question some of the things that the series does do, I gotta admit, the opening is, if you're asking me, the opening is pretty darn fire, if you ask me. Especially this part where they're looking all just hyper serious. But hey, it does represent pretty well that comedy, at least for our main girls, it is serious business though. Man, I gotta listen to the full version of this opening whenever I get the chance. I just opened this episode, the jokes are a lot more well timed. But hey, at the very least, episode 5 was sort of like a promising sign because the jokes there, they just felt a lot more properly executed. And actually, I like that Sakura with confidence too. I just hope they have much more better luck than Masayu and her friends, though. Oh, snap. Yo, talk about getting some ambition. Hey, nothing wrong with setting their sights up high, pretty high, though. That's a good point. That's looking cute. I think she'll have the edge because she's actually legitimately funnier than her older sister. By leaps and bounds. I kind of wish sometimes that they would actually follow Tomita or even the younger sister sometimes. I always love how they tease each other. They make for a cute little couple. Oh! I just love how they're easily preppable with food. I feel for Tomita's little wallet. Aw, this is looking cute! Oh, snap. Are they gonna actually make the reveal now? Oh, so she was actually paying attention. Masayu. Hmm. Just imagine they straight up win the competition. Oh, the irony. Just after picking up, stand up for like a relatively short amount of time. Oh my. Because I have a feeling that they can actually make it as big as the JK Cool Girls. That's true. That's true. Yeah, because that is Mafia's younger sister. Oh, what's those evil eyes? She actually is. I just love how distressed she looked the moment she was compared to Tomita. But Tomita doesn't seem like a bad person to be compared to, though. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, snap. Hey, they might as well. Aww. And plus, they'll give the JK girl some characterization. We'll see whether, like, it was a nice run. Oh. Aww. Let's see how they react, girl. Oh, snap. I really like how she gets defensive. I actually like that how one of them's like super serious and the other one's trying to actually legitimately help him out. That's a cute little duo there. I just wonder what has the other girl so angry though. Yeah, she can even feel it too. But I actually like that they're showing you that the bright outer layer that the J2 girls exude, at least when it comes to both the members, only one of them actually is like that. The other one isn't. So actually, I think that makes for some nice character building. Hey, even Tsundere sounds like a cutesy little name too. Am I like the only one that selects Matthew's sister and her friend a lot more than Matthew's own group? Or is it like something commonplace? I'm just really curious about that. I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section whether y'all like a Matthew's group or the group of her sister more. Because we even see them practice together too. So I mean, just something about youngins getting together, doing things together, growing with each other. It's always interesting to watch. And building something glorious. Damn, I was hoping they'd show us the joke, but I'm assuming they're gonna save it probably for when the competition's actually out so that we can see it on screen. At the same time as the audience members. At least I would hope. Oh, she's adorable with that. Nothing wrong with aiming your sights extremely high. Oh. I just hope they actually win, though. Oh, man. I'm gonna cross my fingers. Yeah, looking at their eyes there, it seems like their application didn't do well. Aww. Yeah. They realize, that their friends didn't succeed. But hey, you know what? She's gonna have to accept some failures on occasions too. That you're not gonna be able to succeed every single. Oh, she's still checking. Aww. I mean, Natsu should definitely try talking to her sister Mafia about this because Mafia, she knows about failure, and just because you fail doesn't mean you're a failure as an individual. It just means you have a bump in the road. That's all it means. I think honestly, Natsu and Kane are gonna become stronger from this. Aww. And I like that, like with Natsu, you saw so happy, yet you can tell it hit her. She was all serious, but then you can tell it. Well, not serious. Yeah, I can tell she really had a lot of fun with this, and it's natural that it hit her the hardest between her and Natsu. And you can tell it also hit Natsu hard too. Yeah, with that she probably knows it didn't go well. Yeah. I mean, yeah, she probably should have, but still, I mean, not much they can do about it now. Yeah, she has the right idea. And she knows it from being a younger sister. She should definitely take her words to heart. Because Yanta would know. Who's this dude? I just thought he's all up in her personal space just randomly. Aww. She's definitely considered for anime sister of the year with that attitude. That is so damn cute. I mean, I don't blame Kana, but I don't blame Natsu for acting the ways they do. Just because. Aww. And I mean, it is a good first step. I hope just they can come where Natsu is also willing to discuss her feelings, though. But hey, you know what? They're still young. They'll have more opportunities of comedy. I'm sure even the best comedians in the world have gone through their fair share of failures too. It's just a matter if you can get back up after having a cold spell. That's what truly separates the emotionally strong from the emotionally weak. Just whether you can deal with adversity when it's right in front of you. Because let's just say someone fails in something 1,000 times, you never know if, say, the 1,001 attempt would be the time you succeed. And you know, that's actually one of the best sequences of All Being Well for You, where she acts mature, like the nice, experienced sage. This is truly when the series is at its best, when it's focusing on characterization, character development, characters dealing with emotion, adversity. And it's not so bad because she has Kana for her. And plus, she has to really appreciate that there's a friend that sticks by her even at the worst of times. Because that's something that's hard to find in life. Because it's really easy to find friends that only stick with you in the best of moments. But it's hard to find those that also stick by you in the worst of moments too. Oh. Oh. I don't think she should be apologizing for that though. Oh, I like how that Jiggy Cool actually admits her attitude. Alright, I like that bit of self-awareness. Hmm. Well, you can tell how much she had her heart set on. Alright, you know what? I like that scene. And it shows you that the other JK girl, cool girl, she ain't as rough as she seems to be. There it is, our girl. Oh. Oh. But no, she shouldn't be apologizing because you can definitely tell Kana's been having fun. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, with all the effort she's put into making that notebook, too. Aww. I don't think Kana would mind that one bit, though, because if she's being dragged down by with her friend, they can just lift each other up. Oh! Yeah, I was loving the fire anger there. Oh, darn. Oh. That is so damn cute. But it's better that they understand each other's feelings now than later. I don't like that you can even feel their comedic energy and them making jokes at each other like that. Damn, all of them look good. If I were them, I'd be worried. Freaking, Kana and Natsu, they have way more talent than whatever the hell our main girls have shown off so far. Oh, man. Aww. What a sweetheart. Hmm. True, I mean, they can split up. Hey, they shouldn't be complaining. It's free tickets. If anything, I'd say they should do it all Dutch style when it comes to splitting the cost. Here's what I would do in this spot. Since there's four of them, instead of letting them argue, I would say have the four girls split up the cost between the two other tickets. Oh, that 80 is pretty cute. I'd say have the four girls split up the cost between the last two tickets, so that would be like as if all of them are individually paying for only half the price of a ticket instead of a full price. That way no one feels cheated. At least that's what I would do if I were in their spot. But anyways, back into how I felt about this episode. I gotta admit, this was definitely a solid 8.5 out of 10 caliber episode. This is the first time I watched a Maesetsu opening act episode, and I actually felt emotion. And I mean emotions of entertainment where I was like, oh, this is so damn heartwarming. I've never felt this before in watching a Maesetsu opening act episode. This is legitimately the first episode where I could say this was great. Now it makes me wonder that this series is focusing on the wrong characters because in just a single episode, Natsu and Kana carried this episode a lot more professionally than Mafiu and her girls. It's just a single episode. Oh, and now it's back. I even like how we see a bit of their hobbies here too. Yeah. It's so fucking cute. Yeah, the series needs more of that humor. Don't get me wrong, I really love this episode, but it kind of makes me worried for the future episodes because it feels like every single time they focus on Mafiu, that's when the series is at its weakness. Mafiu herself isn't a bad character. It just feels like she'd be better off being a side character than the opening act of the series, you know? But alright, instead of being worried about future episodes, let me just say, this episode had it all. For one, just seeing the sequences where you see Kana and Natsu have their hopes up, and then for all them to be shot down after they don't make it past the preliminaries, I thought that was a good scene because, for one, that's going to set up an arc for them where they're going to have to work feverishly in order for them not to experience that type of loss, that type of failure again. So in that, I actually really enjoyed it for that specific reason. And another thing I really loved about this episode too, aside from that, I actually love how just for the simple fact that in this episode we finally get to see Kana and her friend actually work on the comedy, and we're not just being told about it. Because in a lot of animes, they're just tempted to be telling us things and not necessarily showing them off. And that's something I appreciate immensely because, for one, they could have just as easily not shown the sisters and they could have just continued the story along. And it would have been fine for the most part, but I like how the series is actually going the extra mile of actually showing off what the sister's doing. Because it sets up the scene where we see Mafia act mature. Because usually when we see her, she jokes around, and we never see her in a serious context. At least not until, say, where she has a failure. So it's nice to actually see her in a serious context where she wants to, like, say, motivate or give her sister some wise words of advice. And that was actually pretty damn cool. And that's why I love this episode. It learned Mafia more. And on top of that, I love how it ended off on the comedic vibe too. And it had the tough job of giving the JK Cool Girls more characterization. So that's why I thought it popped pretty well from a character and story standpoint. And from a story standpoint, I was impressed. This was the episode that evolved, and this one actually made me laugh the most. I felt that almost every joke landed. Like how when the JK Cool Girls were arguing about the whole sauna, where one of them wanted to leave, the other one wanted to stay. Or say the sequences where Kana and Natsu were having fun with each other, that was really damn sweet. So the humor worked for me. And simultaneously, when the series was dramatic, it did that professionally too, and it didn't feel like a whiplash effect either. So that's why I felt this episode was so well done. And then on top of that, I actually love how it shows you how much Natsu and Kana want success so badly, because from the end of Natsu, like, just seeing her distressed face when they don't make it past preliminaries was really sad. Only made it much more gratifying when you had Natsu and Kana just show love for each other. And afterwards, you hear that they're going to continue working at it. It only made it much more gratifying to watch. Because if they ever succeed, it's going to make these successes much more monumental. And that's something I also appreciate from the episode. And that's why I felt it just had so many great character moments. Now, as for other elements, like say the animation and art quality, they were looking pretty damn good, especially the artwork. I love the amount of detail they gave it. And the voice performances were good, and that's why I gotta rate this an 8.5 out of 10. This is by far the best episode of the series, and if it continues like this, oh, that's gonna be quite the big turnaround from Maesetsu opening act, because they'll go from like if this series is okay to a pretty damn good series if it keeps this up. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode. I was thoroughly impressed. I'd like to hear your thoughts on how you felt about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section, y'all. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more, because I'm actually excited to see what they're going to do with episode 7. But anyways, have a fantastic day, y'all, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.